probably I had opportunities when I was a bit younger with NWACUHO, because there is a good opportunity for new professionals to get involved and to get, you know, those leadership kinds of positions like treasurer, the president, you know, relatively early in people's careers. And I think then, you know, people start to look at, or maybe they end up with a broader range of responsibilities or whatever. And so they as more seasoned professionals, you know, you do have a few who will stay on and stay involved kind of in a mentoring role. Mm-hmm. But I really do think it's the new professionals that probably have the most to gain from it.
I think for me, there's a couple of things. One, yeah, I would obviously encourage involvement. You know, and that I think I've got one of my new staff members is going to run for a position as well this year. So I think there's, you know, obviously find significant value in being on the board and being involved. Yeah. And you know, would also say that it is the closest thing you're going to find to a professional home in a very short, quick amount of time. It's a welcoming place. You know, you show up to the conference and it's a friendly place. It's a place where you can sit down at a table with somebody that you don't really know and say, "Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm from Gonzaga," and you know nobody's gonna look at you goofy. It's a place where like the Friday webinars and the conference attendance and the drive-ins and those kinds of things are all applicable to what you're doing now. Yeah. You know, way more applicable and way less chance of you getting lost than if you show up at a QOI or you show up at an ASPA. Right. You know, so yeah, I would definitely encourage involvement, and because of those things. I mean, that's how I would describe it. It's a place to find a professional home, and it's a place to make long-term professional colleagues. Right. You know, you may not stay in this region, but we are a very transient field. So if you stay in this field, you know, there's nothing that says that, you know, the guy that you met at NWACUHO who's now at something in Ohio, you know, you're back in the same region, and you know, you at least know of somebody. Right. You know, that kind of thing.
I guess something that I felt good about at the time and continue to feel good about is how committed we are as an association to kind of supporting one another and supporting the profession. I think we're sort of a laid-back association. I think there has been sort of a professionalization of the executive board, which maybe is a good thing. We were pretty laid back, but I think even though I think even though sort of a lot of things, you know, have been buttoned down to a greater degree, I still think that at its core, there's this relational sense of who we are as a region, and put a lot of value in making sure that you know, people are feeling really good at a personal level, personal professional level, being a part of the organization and keeping it fun and friendly and engaging and inclusive, and you know, wanting to make sure that people have a good time when they choose to be a part of the association.
You know, you get older and you get wiser, and you really appreciate those people, and they're way more than colleagues. They're personal friends, and in that regard, you know, the association as a vehicle, if you will, what a wonderful gift that fellowship has created, and I saw it, you know, I saw it manifest in so many other ways in Ashland. You know, looking at the younger professionals, you know, engaging each other, you know, just as I had done 30 years ago, you know, with my cohort, and to see that it's alive, it's vibrant, it's real, it's palpable, you know, it's life-changing.
Well, you know, I've said this to a number of folks in different settings, but I attribute NWACUHO to my professional growth and development, and they go hand in hand. And, I've jokingly said that every job I've ever gotten has been because of Northwest NWACUHO, but there's a pretty good grain of truth to that, and that I met my future supervisors and was able to establish a place and a reputation and a chance to demonstrate some skills on a regional level through involvement in Northwest NWACUHO, and that is just invaluable. The connections, the people, the relationships, the friends. I think it's just been, that's the reason I'm still involved today and will be involved in the future. It's a place where you can go and have conversations and feel like people understand your issues, whether you're on a big campus or small campus.